Hi everybody, my name is Julia and I'm here to tell you a little bit about KCP International. I graduated from college in 2014 with a degree in illustration. Immediately after graduation, I asked myself, if I could do anything with my life, what is it that I want to do? Where is it that I want to go? I couldn't imagine myself going straight into full-time work, and I wanted to see what else was out there for me.
How do you find out about KCP?
Back in 2012, I had the opportunity to study abroad to Japan for the first time through my college. We visited Tokoname, which is home to the Maneki Neko, the beckoning cat sculpture, Shigaraki, which is home to the Tanuki, and big cities such as Kyoto and Osaka. This trip really opened my eyes to the world of Japan and what Japan was really like when you go to visit. I found KCP International by searching at language schools in Tokyo, Japan. I really wanted to find a way to go back to Japan after my study abroad experience.
What were you nervous about while applying for KCP?
I was really worried that I wouldn't make any friends. I only had a few acquaintances in Tokyo, and I didn't know any of them really personally. But little did I know that when I went to KCP, I made friends that I would still talk to this day.
What was education at KCP like?
It was really intense. Every day we were learning more kanji, more vocabulary, and more grammar points. My Japanese language ability improved tremendously during my time at KCP and truly prepared me for living in Japan.
What is your favorite memory from KCP?
My favorite memory from KCP was going on the class trip to Kamakura. It was so much fun exploring Enoshima and Kamakura with my friends. We had a really good time visiting the Daibutsu, or the Great Buddha, in Kamakura, as well as the bamboo forest. I also really enjoyed staying at a ryokan, or Japanese inn. It was so nice to be able to make amazing memories on all of these adventures.
What did you do after KCP?
So during my 6 months at KCP, I kept hearing the phrase JET program float around, and I wanted to learn more. After doing some research, I decided that this was a great next step for me. I moved back to America after attending KCP International for 6 months, and I applied for the JET program pretty much immediately after I returned home. I got accepted, and luckily, I was placed also in Tokyo, which was very exciting. I left to be a JET in Tokyo in 2016, 1 year after returning home from KCP.
What was your main motivation to applying for the JET program?
So in my initial essay, I spoke about how I wanted to share American culture with Japanese students, similarly to how KCP teachers at my school shared their Japanese culture with me.
What was your experience on the JET program like?
I had an amazing experience working as an assistant language teacher on the JET program. I was able to meet so many amazing and wonderful students and coworkers. I was able to gain a lot of work experience aside from just teaching, which was also really great. I was also lucky enough to be able to take some classes along with my students and my teachers at my school. I participated in classes such as Japanese painting, watercolor, and ceramics during my time as a JET.
What do you like to do while living in Japan?
I feel very grateful to have been able to see so many incredible places around Japan. My favorite places are Fukuoka, Hiroshima, and Kyoto. It was very difficult to narrow it down to maybe only 3 places. In Kyoto, I really love Fushimi Inari Shrine, as this was one of the first places I ever went to in Japan in 2012. In Hiroshima, I really love Miyajima. It's a beautiful place with so many wonderful things to see, and I feel like the entire island is made of magic. And as for Fukuoka, people often ask me, what's so good about Fukuoka? But I have been able to explore it so much and have found many wonderful places, such as the tea fields in Hoshinomura, the beautiful wisteria in Kurogi, and the beautiful canals of Yanegawa. I don't know if I would have ever found these places traveling to Japan on my own for a short period of time, so being able to live in Japan and really take the time to travel was extremely exciting for me. Aside from traveling, I also really loved looking for cute cafes and good food in Japan. As a vegetarian, it was sometimes a bit difficult to find things to eat. I would do a lot of research before my trips on different types of foods in the area. One of my favorite things to eat while traveling in Japan were oyaki, or stuffed Japanese dumplings, that originated in Nagano Prefecture. These are always vegetarian, so they were a great option for me to eat while traveling Nagano.
Any messages for future students?
Work hard, study hard, and make the most out of all of the resources that are given to you. Talk with your classmates, talk with your senseis, learn more about other cultures. It's very exciting time in your life, and unfortunately, it will not last forever, so make the most of it while you have it. Explore Tokyo, explore outside of Tokyo if you can, and just soak up the world around you. KCP International really paved the way for so many exciting experiences that I had in life, and I cannot voice enough how much of a life-changing experience it was. If you are thinking about studying for KCP International, do it. Your life will be forever changed in the best way possible.